Okay, sorry for the delayed start there. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. If you're watching, I appreciate it. This should be my last video with Lost Dimension if everything goes well. I plan on beating it, my second time beating it, and getting the true ending. So let's just go ahead and get it started. Since there's going to be different scenes, I won't be skipping past the dialogue like I've been doing on my second playthrough recently. So I'm going to be watching it, and for those of you that maybe aren't aware, I always mute my microphone during cutscenes because I love the cutscenes of the games I play. So during the scenes I probably won't talk much, but after the scene's over, if I have any comments or anything, I'll definitely express them. So let's see how this goes.
We're here, The End. There shouldn't be any reason for you to hide anymore. Why don't you show yourself?
This monitor turned on by itself, didn't it? What exactly is he planning?
An image? What do you want us to see, The End?
Why is this happening? Using the TOF and erasing the children with materia was supposed to create a new world. And yet, why did that child see that kind of future?
Indeed, it appears that the boy certainly saw it, a vision in which the newly created world was destroyed by a meteor as well.
The whole thing is still under investigation, but the leading hypothesis is that transferring the 12 children with materia was the cause.
What do you mean?
There is a high probability that the fate materia are divided into two different classes. There's one type with the power to change the timeline in order to protect the world and steer its fate. But there's another materia with a fixation property, a whole type that tries to resist any fluctuations in the timeline. We think these two forces activate on different occasions to sort of balance out the world. That's the most likely scenario.
I see. So a power to change and a power to maintain. Using both simultaneously won't alter the outcome. Is this why the new world can't escape its fate even after transferring the 12 materia there?
I believe so. There's only one way to save a doomed world from destruction. We need to transfer only the materia of change onto the newly created world.
So in order to alter our destined destruction, that's the only thing we can do.
Is it even possible to distinguish between the materia of change and fixation?
For us? No, that would be highly unlikely. But that child, maybe. The one who sees visions.
Then let's have him decide who will be saved and who will be doomed. The boy with the gift of vision. Sho Kasugai.
This is...
They're creating another world? That conference couldn't have been real. However, it's hard to dismiss that as simple fiction.
What the heck were they talking about? What exactly is this video? What is your objective, The End?
This was a bit too difficult for me to understand. They said your name at the end, though, Sho. I wonder what they're on about.
Eh? Why is he showing us some boring crap like that? Show yourself, The End, and let's finish this!
Curse you, The End! Is your plan to mislead us even after we've come this far?
What is this?
Remember.
The End!
Search your past. Remember what you've done.
What I've done? I didn't... Back then,
So why do you need me?
The destruction of this world can't be avoided. That's why we need to create another world, one that isn't doomed to the same fate. It's known as the Other Earth Project.
Other Earth?
The 12 children who carry the materia stones will need to be divided into two groups. One group for the doomed world, and one for the world that will be saved.
I don't understand.
I told you this would happen. What's the point in telling everything to a child?
But
Listen, Sho. From here on, you are to select your friends. You must choose 6 of these poor children to remain in the doomed world. Use your power of vision to create a future where the world is saved.
So, I decide?
Correct, Sho.
Hurry up and choose.
you must show.
Choose.
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 Choose. It's up to you to save the world. Choose who are the children that have been fated to die.
Okay, I'll choose. Then it's goodbye to you.
I was the one that chose?
So at last you remember, Sho. Your memories of 10 years ago have returned. You sat there, innocently, choosing which of us should die. You were the one who told me to die. And the others as well. The ones you've been judging as traitors this whole time. All of them. They are the others you'd chosen. By your hand and no one else's. You sealed our fate back then. And they are the ones you've been passing judgment on even now.
No. How could...
They were all residents of another world. One very similar to the one you knew, but a separate existence, severed from your world 10 years ago. All they wanted was a chance to save their own world. But unfortunately for them, you sealed their fate once more. How can you be so selfish, Sho? Now you see why I can never forgive you. One innocent little choice, and you're sent to your doom. Do you know how that feels? And you have nothing to say for your actions.
Agreed. I don't plan on making excuses. It appears I have altered everyone's destinies and passed judgment on you all unknowingly. But even so, the end. I will never accept the actions that you have taken. If I'm the one you hate, why didn't you just exact your revenge on me? Why are you trying to destroy the world? Why involve everyone in this?
To put it into the simplest terms, because you'll suffer more this way.
What?
You made your choice without a hint of malice or insight. That was what I couldn't forgive the most. And that's why I needed to make you choose all over again. To watch you suffer as you deliberate.
Is that it? Is that the reason why you made us do all this? Just for that?
It might seem petty to you, but to me, it's everything. It's all I have left.
There is no way I can ever accept this. Even though I'm in the wrong, there is no way what you have done is warranted.
Even now, your ego still shines through. Oh, you've shown your true colors once again.
I will defeat you, the end. I will save the world. We end this now. Let's do
This
this.
game has a surprisingly decent story. A lot I had to read through articles that you collect throughout the game, the collectibles, but it's very intriguing. The story isn't told the best way, I believe, but what happens in it, once you do understand everything, is pretty cool in my opinion. I love it. It's very interesting. I've been satisfied with it. It's not the best of stories, but let's take out the end.
Move up. Here I go.
I'll turn
Let's
you
do
to
this.
We'll make him as close as possible. I like this song as well.
I'll turn you to ash.
I was hoping she could attack. Like physically. something that only targets one enemy. So show will counter, or not counter, but assist. There's only 90% chance. I don't think that she has anything that can reach that he'd assist with.
Burn!
Oh.
I can feel the molecules moving.
It missed, and yet she still bled. It's not the greatest, but it's probably all she has in reach.
There!
Wow, I didn't think he could counter from so far away.
Commencing assault.
Guess I'll just have to do the normal dive. So Himeno doesn't get hurt.
My head. So, the vision unfolds. Take this!
Oh, I didn't think he could actually get that effect. I mean, he is a final boss and all, but now he's been woken up. At least he has poison.
I'll turn you to ash.
There!
Let's go.
Don't get in my way!
Let's go.
Here I go!
Who's this?
Commencing assault.
Don't get in my way!
This should do good damage. He has an attack. Yeah, here it is. If more allies are nearby, it does more damage. I've never had so many around him before, so he's a pretty crappy character, but I have good hopes for the damage this attack would do. That was pretty good, especially for Zenji. And it looks like the end has been ended.
Hostile down!
So, I guess I can't win after all, no matter what. You will always survive. You will always be the chosen one of us. And just as inevitable, I will be destroyed alongside the world itself.
So you remember now, huh?
Yeah. So you were the end, weren't you?
This me isn't. At least not right now. Perhaps one day, I'll be the one called that, though. But for now, I'm just one of the children waiting for you to select us. My powers have barely developed yet, so the only thing I can really do is send my psyche into other dimensions. Like this. But I'm going to change, aren't I? The hopelessness of being condemned to a dying world. Everyone felt it. The adults reacted especially ugly. I couldn't help but take it all in for 10 years. All I could think about was revenge. And eventually, I became the end. I probably don't even remember that you and I had this conversation. In the end, I guess I'm not supposed to exist. I'll never be chosen for the world that survives. I guess that's just the true meaning of my existence.
You're wrong.
Huh?
There isn't a single life that shouldn't exist. That can never be allowed. You should be allowed to live. It's true, I did forsake you. But that doesn't mean that your existence isn't allowed in this world. Aren't you here right now? So don't throw away your will to live.
But everyone seems to be of the mind that I'm not supposed to exist. They say that as long as I'm alive, the world is doomed.
So what? Even if millions of people deny your existence, I'll accept you. I'll accept your existence. That you're allowed to live.
I thought I heard a voice. The day before I was cast out to die. There was a voice that spoke to me. But why is this all coming back to me now? A voice told me that I'm allowed to live.
That's right. You're allowed to live. Everyone has that right. That's why I want to save everyone.
What the? My power! It's flowing out of me. How is this possible? It's being passed to Sho Kasugai.
The End's power is flowing into me. This is... I can see them. These are possibilities of the world.
He combined my gift of dimensional leap with his own precognition. No, don't tell me. It shows actual gift. Why didn't I see it? No. Had it been the power to create new possibilities from the very beginning?
That's correct. And I remember now. All the other dimensions and bonds I've made. How could I have forgotten them? My irreplaceable ties to everyone's heart.
It's a little frustrating, but I suppose I'll just have to leave it to you. I entrust this world that I love to you.
It doesn't matter if it was just or not. It is my own desire to save this world. I'm counting on you, Sho. Take my conviction with you.
You're gonna take all the glory in the end. It's not fair, mate. But I suppose I can say this coyly like a heroine. Please protect me and the world we live in, Sho.
I was really looking forward to finishing this myself, but I guess I can let you have the glory. Make sure you leave a mark behind for me, too.
Sho, I entrust everything to you. Believe in yourself. Our hopes shall be granted. Our bond shall make miracles come true!
Everyone, thank you. I can take the next step. I feel I can overcome anything now. I can save everyone.
So we're allowed to live, huh?
satisfied with that ending. Had a few parts that were a little confusing to me maybe, but overall it was a good ending, and I'm glad that both worlds were able to exist. I'm glad that they explained a lot of the small things that I did consider plot holes, like what actually happened when you chose traitors and they were erased. Because I was always curious as to what made them traitors, because they never really did anything, but I hope, and I understand the end's motives a lot more now. Only thing I want to know is if Sho died. It was kind of one of those ambiguous things where it's implied that him using the end's power and his own power to stop the meteor, maybe he died, but then the little subtitles at the end said that both worlds were allowed to exist and that everyone was okay, unless of course both worlds were ever threatened again. Maybe he was okay, but he wasn't standing there with the people anyway at the end. There could be a post-credit scene, but I will stop talking now and just enjoy the end credits and see my trophies pop up and get my platinum. Go, all complete. If you watch my videos, I would like to thank you. I'm kind of new to this whole streaming thing. I enjoy it. I'm a little timid though with talking, but I'm learning. And I know unfortunately if you were watching these through my playlist that some of them were like 15 minutes, some were like 3 hours, some would end abruptly, and then the next video would pick up with a missing gap between them, so sorry about that, but I do want to thank anyone that's watched me play. The next game I'll be playing after this will be Dragon Quest Heroes, so if you are interested in watching that, just keep an eye out after it releases. I'm going to play it. For the next week or so, I'll probably just play some online games with my friends, or Final Fantasy VIII on Steam a bit. So, thank you again, and please follow me on YouTube and subscribe to me on Twitter, and if you'd like to, on Twitch as well. And I have a player.me account where you can keep up with a lot of my gaming-related stuff. So I'm going to let this intro play through. Then once it's done, I'm just going to go ahead and end this feed. So thanks again, and I'll see you on my next video.